there is something that I would like to explain, honestly. And this point is very important. It's a little bit cold right now. The point is, it's part of the therapy to explain, even if no one is watching. Because I'm thinking about it. Yes, not nice to think about some things in the past. But the state itself, Gulf states, government, starting with the Saudi regime, is working against us. I don't know how to explain. It's just working against us. And he declared and announced the declared war on us at the 90s. It was announced that this is how it is, and this was the result of decades till this power was created. For example, this royal family starting with Saud House. And I'm questioning myself. But before I tell you, my father used to, like so many fathers, finance problem. Absolutely, there is a finance problem. The demand is not enough. Basically, he's starting from zero. The government is not helping in any way. It's your salary. You depend on yourself. Your salary. And at the beginning, you need to have a land so that you would have this loan from the government, which you need for regardless. And not to mention the disabled son, the third son, disabled. Now, did me or my brother, Allah is my witness, have I ever said, it's terrible to live, especially I'm smart, to live recognizing that we just depend on the salary is not enough for some certain things? No. As a matter of fact, I recognize that the salary is not enough. And I even asked him not to give us allowance, the daily allowance. I said, me and Marwan even is my brother. And regardless, we said, okay, we don't want that. And I said to him, we shouldn't be at this school, which you need to pay an amount of, because he wanted us to be in the best school. It was named King Abdullah. I don't think that it's the best. So I said, there is a government school, free of charge. Let's move to it. Especially that at the end, we failed a year, me and my brother Marwan, for a reason. And the subject chemistry. Strange. Chemistry. Chemistry, both, me and him, both of the teacher regardless. I don't want to talk about it. A year lost. Not doing a year, but... So, me, when I start working, and I looked and I found that, honestly, we're still at zero. We didn't jump this step. Not me, and I see a lot of Ishmaelian. So there wasn't some dialogues between me and my brother, my dad, my father. It is not me coming and saying, well, you shouldn't have family and children if you are not capable to afford. No. I was absolutely granting the family and him all support. And Allah is my witness. You come first. It's not a big deal. The issue is the daughters. Because I have 3 daughters who are younger than me, from my father and my mother. And someone like me is not a normal, I'm not gonna, even my brother. Now, and there was a conflict in the house. There is an attack on us. This attack want to create prostitutes. Want to create women, regardless how you name it. Women who don't give a fuck about the cultural rules. That's it. They want women to take the hijab and all what comes with it, either you like it or not. Now, I won't be a philosopher here right now talking about what I have talked about it, and I explained about the circle of the human race. And women, before the end of this dunya, they will be treated like less than shit. Mark this word. Less than shit. By the human male population. When this is gonna happen, I don't know. Except those few women who will be around the leaders. But still, they won't mess around. There will be, for example, the wife of Mr. Biden, the President of America. This is the President of... If he mess around with her, or the wife, this lady, the lady with Mr. Trump. Nice lady, by the way. She used to work as a model. If he messed around with her or he beat her up, she would divorce him. She would make a scene. I'm just giving you an example. Imagine any woman. No, it would be different. It would be, you are fine, you're treated with respect with the community, but you just don't mess around. But the majority of women, they will be dealt like shit with these low-life males who yet to be part of this world. Not to be blamed, they are the normal result of things happening right now in the Ishmael, and similar, have something to do with the Ishmael. I'm not here, I'm not a philosopher. So there was some talk between me and my father, where I admit that I not show disrespect, I shouldn't take this far. Now I would give him the recognition that he would give protection. Yes, and I am a failure, an absolute failure. Because of the regime, not because of me. And not him as well. He would be, now regardless, I'm not going to go to detail. So he said there will be some sort, the normal way to deal with the family is A, B, C, D. Especially when it's come to the daughters. Not harmful. He was absolutely doing barbecue with them. Wonderful father. Absolutely. Absolutely. Things to do, how we deal with the media, how we deal with things. At the same time, I, as a new generation, now there is a conflict. And the basis of being nice and merciful and wonderful and loving to your sisters. I said, no, we need to give more space. Because they are looking at the media. Yeah, this start. Imagine this. I'm doing this. It's almost, I'm sorry, you might say this is a joke. It's almost like if I am a doctor or a philosopher talking with my career doctor talking about this side. And it went wrong always. Not always, most of the time. Where he asked me to leave. Where he said to me, I'm a failure. I failed like all these hundreds of men. And I said, I don't want to keep... Because I keep saying... And it's go to there, and he can start recognizing it, that I am not ready to deal with what you're dealing with right now. With the great respect, I always bow to him and kiss his legs. But he always back me off. Because I shouldn't sometimes cross the line. There and there. The regime is working against us. The regime that cut our heads and cut our dicks is working against us. It needs a lot of explanation. So I used to say, and he used to come to me and he said, when will you get to? I said, and I did it that day, and I said, I'm not going to live the life. He said, this is part of, he said once, and I remember it, like all of these hundreds of thousand men, I said, I'm not here criticizing you. Just, this is how it is, because you don't, I remember this is in 2000, it took very, very, not a conflict, but 2009, and I regret it. I should back off since the beginning and focus on ruining and destroying these regimes and just keep away from the family. But no, look what happened right now. Look at the creep failure. Because I'm saying we don't have the power, finance, let's talk about finance, to do something to the family where our women, because they know, and I don't need to explain again, rented car, things, and they see a lot of ladies flying to Dubai, women criticizing the hijab from the non-Ishmaelian royal family, and they are seeing a father. This is the result. This is what's created. Of course, if even my, I'm not, but if my father took it A to Z, I'm sure that she wouldn't accept to be model. She wouldn't jump to this level. No, because if you grant women something, may you be cursed. I mean, if you're an enemy. If you do not show any, even if it's low level of understanding to the book, may you be in destruction. Destruction, pain. Amin. Allahumma amin. Allahumma amin. Sujood lillah. Someone said make sujood for Satan. Well, this is not your business. Allahumma amin. I'm explaining about the pain. I'm explaining about wounding and humiliation. Case of humiliation. That there is nothing in this planet. If God said, I will offer you planet Earth to be a king, and then you will be at the highest level. I'm sorry, Ya Allah. Sorry. The highest level of paradise. Forgive. No, I want the punishment. Because they crossed that line. You don't cross it. You crossed every line. And even this lines where you just don't want me to have. Anyway. So you can see how the sister go. And you have no idea how the finance, and I'm just focusing on the family, and I'm looking at the government, it's all direction. There is an attack on me from all direction, not to mention imaginary friends and things and prophecies about King Abdullah death and the change that will occur, and listening even I remember listening to the radio and BBC and Al-Hurra, and I understand that we are not in their radar. See the radar, dude, is not getting us. We are not even at the scale of their radars to get us and see you. Wait a second. There is a cultural issue here. Wait a second. All this money, we're stealing it. These people are struggling and suffering. No, there is none. I swear to you, I am lucky, me and my dad, as there is cases to the Ishmaelian that you will say, good job, you're lucky, man. Alhamdulillah. So it is, they create failure. Finance, they don't want us to live a happy life, though it is one of the rich. The foreigners inside the Ishmaelian territory in Gulf States, the foreigners inside Arabia, let's start. And the foreigners outside Saudi Arabia, they always use this term. You're lucky, you have all of this oil. People are jealous and envying us. For what? Okay, you can envy the highest classes, which envy and criticize and try to destroy us, especially because they have no root. If I dare questioning what they're doing, they want to rape you, literally. They want to take you, and you're saying no, and they're fucking you. And they don't want you to say no. Literally. They just want to rape you, humiliate you, and they just don't want you to say no. It's unbelievable occupation. Not to mention the so-called Israeli state and so-called Iran. And the second powers in Middle East. And the big powers outside. Unbelievable. So I'm just remembering now, today, preparing my suhoor, as you see. I prefer staying alone, like even days, especially. And I'm, So, with myself. And I'm remembering, I said, it should be good days, it should be good evenings, it should be good nights. But they choose that we would live this conflict. Anyway, so he was, me and my dad. I mean, I remember even my brother, Marwan. My brother once came to me and said, listen, I think my dad is paying a lot of, you're the one causing this. He's paying a lot of buying meals from outside. I think they need to cook. Who? Your sister. I think they need to cook. Marwan said it. Yeah. We need to depend on them to do something. It doesn't work because, no, it's not. There is a discussion. How could, if we have a regime that is raping us and showing disrespect to us, I do not expect the filthy infidel. I don't expect the Gog and Magog. I don't expect the West to recognize. And this give a space. May Allah protect me from being in that path, and may destruction go to the enemies, either they call themselves Muslim or not. This give a space at the judgment day to those who you call terrorists. Wallah, big, huge space of, when I say quantity of excuse, hujjah, and reasons for them. Why did they choose that and that and that and that? Worldwide. They have ruined this brother of mine. They have made him, I'm sure that he have entered, this is not him. Definitely. I'm sure, I would understand if he say that Tariq do not represent us. I would absolutely, him believing in that, Marwan, I will understand that he would say this demon do not, oh definitely, and I won't even question him. Because you don't know what happened to the psychology of men who are fucked to this level. You don't know. You're good at one thing, ruining and destroying our life. So I'm just living, alhamdulillah, it's a wonderful memory in comparison to other memories. Because I remember that day, and then I said, I apologize, and I said, forgive me, and I said, just remember that it's not only me. I said, I'm not here questioning you. I'm just telling you that, because I'm just telling you that we don't have this position, property, house, money. So we need to change our way of dealing with these children. 2008, children. Otherwise, there will be some sort of, and at the end, it happened. The family, and then, because there is, so, you shouldn't cross the line. I'm just a person who's calling for my right. She shouldn't be a model. You shouldn't rape and fuck her. You shouldn't call Munira a slave bitch. My brother shouldn't lose his dick after he was in your jail, and then you send him to the mental hospital. You shouldn't, my mother shouldn't be arrested in an ambush. And now those people who are around this arrest, they're saying no one is this man did that, write it down, come on. You shouldn't fuck with us. Give me my money, give me my fucking promotion, give me my fucking job, give me my fucking house. You have a lot of money, especially at the time of King Abdullah, and this money is distributed to the wrong ones. It's not even distributed and granted when you go to the majority of these monies to those who are in need. They were absolutely against Hamas. They were absolutely against, even after 2011. They were absolutely against the Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah, the native in Iraq. They are absolutely against what was happening in Egypt. Those people who want to represent Egypt. Give us something. No. May Allah ruin your life and destroy it. I ask Him to grant me what I ask upon you, worldwide, Muslim or none. You shouldn't destroy our life. It is destroyed. The humiliation what is the word? It cannot be handled. Of course, my culture is shit for you. For you. Because you're anti healing. You're anti-light. Dark for you is light, and light for you is dark. It's not your business. May your life be ruined. May your nation be ruined. May you be in pain. Go back. Get out of my Holy Land and get out of my Arabian, Ishmaelian part. Get out. Go. Give us back. This oil is ours. This uranium is ours. Mecca and Medina is for everyone, but it's in our land. Yeah. And now if you go to the Ishmaelian, even those who are, because if a woman was dealt in these girls are dealt, there is a lot of Ishmaelian women, wallahi, if she lived in no one with her, no one supporting her, no, she wouldn't accept this. She wouldn't. What happened to the mind? This is the issue that I am paying, and I remember myself in 2016. And Allah is my witness. These guys should not be in our Holy Land. And they also call themselves Shia. Shouldn't criticize Saddam Hussein. Not even a single letter or word. Shouldn't, no. No, you should not. 2016, I collapsed. I don't want to talk to anyone about my problem. In the house for 2. And I said it. In dunya, Ya Allah. There is a verse in Quran, there is explanation of Muhammad, that people at the judgment day, when they see everything, A to Z, and they did bad or create a great unjust, or they were against, or whatever, A to Z, and they see that they have did bad deeds, they scream, asking and begging by their souls, Allahumma arja'na na'mal salihan. Oh God, let us return back so that we would do good. Please God, let us return. This is what happened to me in 2000. For what? For being nice? For offering all of this support to the family, especially the mother and the sister? For calling of the right of the Allahumma arja'ni a'mal salihan. At that time, I would do a lot of change. I can affect my family. Once an uncle of mine, he said, when he started looking at me, he said, I think your dad, because there was always family problem, I think your dad have raised you to be like this. I said to him, I am the one who affect my dad, not the other way around. And I affect you if I add the other uncle. You don't put it, I am the one who affect you as well if I want. You don't put it in my father. I'm not like your son, Faisal. He laughed. Your children, no, you can affect your children. No, I affect my dad, even when I was a child. I am the one who opposes my opinion, not the other way around. Few children are like this. I am one of them, but I am exhausted, tired, fucked. Oh. So I said it in 2016. I'm screaming like a crazy guy near the river where I put my tent after they made me homeless. I was not homeless. I remember it. I was sitting there and I used to drink water. Rabbi arja'ni a'mal salihah. Let me return back so that we wouldn't deal now, because it's a failure. An absolute failure. That I would do some things and be rude. And this is wrong. To my mother and sister. Now I curse you all. Yep. So that this humiliation, if my father said he alone, and may they be destroyed, his enemy, or those who criticize him, even if they are in my sight. Imagine this. If he said, this is the result of what you call for. Stupid boy Tariq, he have the right to say this. Only him. I would just fuck the regime, and I can do it. Without interfering, showing that I am a good family member, a good son to the mother, and good brother to the sister. And at the end, model, and this filth. Filth, they deserve execution. جريات شراميط. الله لا ليك أمهاتكم في قبورهم يا ولد الكورية. ولد الكوري. أنتوا وما خفي كان أعظم. There is a lot of things happened, even here in England. Tariq, Emirate, good. The virus is there. Virus. The virus. The virus starts from there. There wouldn't be problems since the beginning, since the establishment of the so-called Israeli state. It's all what happened, especially the decade. It's have something to do in a great... Are you going to delete this video? No, I won't. Are you? Sometimes I don't care. Sometimes I care. Like this. خشيش ما خشوش فشيخة كبيرة خشيش. Fuck me, Satan. Fuck me, wild beast. Fuck me, wild beast. Goyim! I'm Goyim! Fuck me.
Fuck me, I am going. Fuck me, wild beast out, yeah. Star of the devil, star of dimension, darkness, esoteric dimensions. Fuck me, going. Give me.
Ouch! See how crazy I am, see? Yeah. لا. يا قصي قصي Hussein, leave Hussein alone. Peace be upon him. Leave him. Leave the family of Muhammad. Peace be upon him. Fucking shit. Sorry. Shit. Those who call themselves shit. Okay, do it. I will come with you. I'll do it with you. But get the fuck outside of our land. Fuck off and leave us alone. Better be scared, boy. I need to do these things so that you wouldn't do them. I need it sometimes when I go at night. The authority here are very nice. Do you think I should have another channels and upload some videos in a different way, away from my main channel, and I start uploading like this in English and Arabic? Maybe someday you will find someone freak explaining about. Maybe it would be me. I don't know. Do you have a problem with me? You shouldn't. What? I can't hear you. Just joking, you know. See, this is what creates the problem I have. Not it. دقيقة. عدي. This is what called. This is what creates the problem I'm dealing with. I can be an actor. So, I have a mental issue. And I think in this country, those who have mental issues should be taken care of in a good way. Have a lovely